How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the undisclosed location, which is definitely not my kitchen. The longtime subscribers know exactly what we're doing, or if you just read the title, you know what we're doing. It's time for a fireworks haul video. Now, I will be doing a fireworks stash video as its own separate video to talk about all the fireworks that I've collected throughout the years, but this is just the stuff that I've picked up over the past couple weeks down on the Coeur d'Alene Reservation. Like last year, I recommend you guys go down there if you are in the North Idaho, Eastern Washington area. Good prices, good people, good stuff. Like always, timestamps are down below in the description. We're going to start off with the small stuff, go into the shells, and then talk about the cakes. So I didn't get too many small items this year, but nevertheless, we'll start off with the bottle rockets. Got 2 packs of just standard Black Cat bottle rockets. I don't think you could go wrong with having a whole bunch on hand because they're a lot of fun just to light off throughout the year. Then, speaking of lighting them off throughout the year, got a brick of 20 100 strips of firecrackers. Now, I want to mention, because I've never done this before, don't disassemble your strips of firecrackers and then try to light the individual crackers. Those firecrackers have a quick fuse as compared to the standard green visco fuse that most firecrackers have. So even though it's not going to hurt you if it blows up in your hand, it's just not smart. Get actual firecrackers if you're going to light them individually. But I like these because you could light a whole bunch at the same time, and that's fun. And then I have 4 packs of Dr. Boom candles. These are 5-shot Roman candles with pretty damn big breaks. They're rivaling on some upper 200 gram level cake shots. Now, of course, you only get 5 per candle, but if you get a whole bunch, you can fuse them together and do a really nice display. And that covers all the small stuff. So now let's talk about the shells. We'll start off with the smallest shell kit here, which are these festival balls by Supreme Fireworks. I actually got 2 packs of these guys this year, and I already took apart one of the ball shells to show you that they're not real ball shells. Thankfully, though, they do use cardboard hemispheres instead of plastic hemispheres because fuck plastic. However, if you do get some fake ball shells, whether you knew they were fake or not, I recommend that you take off the hemispheres and use a DR9 mortar tube. They fit perfect, and that way, just get to lessen that cleanup a little bit. And then too, if it's plastic, you get to lessen the plastic pollution as well. Then up front, we got some more ball shells. These are legit ball shells. American Chief by, I believe, Brothers is who makes it. 12 shells, and they all have tails to them, which is really cool. Not too many shells have tails, but I'm starting to see more, specifically ball shells. Last year, I was able to get Magnus app balls, and those are some pretty nice ball shells with tails as well. Now moving on to the bigger shells, I got a 6-pack, just a sleeve, of Out of This World shells by Miracle. They're the gold crown set. And then I also got a pack of Alpha Fireworks Endgames. These are by far my favorite color shells. I usually have the option between, I would say, about 10 different shell kits, and this is the one that I always go with. However, when we're talking about non-color shells, I don't really mind which type I'm getting because they're all pretty much the same. I did get 2 different types of gray cans this year. I got It's It and Zombies Revenge or Zombies Return. Zombies Return. I know the names are interchangeable. That's why I say I got 2 different types of gray cans this year. Then I also got these black cans. These are Box A canister shells, and they are 6-inch shells. However, they are not 6-inch shells. Like every other 5-inch, 6-inch, 7-inch shell that's out there, they're pretty much just a gimmick. But like I say, I don't really mind because at the end of the day, as long as they give me that nice snowball that I'm looking for, we're all good. So we're going to go in no particular order here. We're just going to kind of work from the top down. I'm going to start off with See No Evil and Speak No Evil. Now, there is a Hear No Evil, but when I was buying these from the stand, they were sitting on the counter like that. And when I told the guy, oh, just give me 2 of the small little 9 shots there, do you care about the color? No, I don't think it matters, does it? No, it doesn't. It does. They have different effects, which I will put up there. Hopefully you could zoom in and see that, pause it. And the tubes are obviously small, but I think these were like less than 10 bucks a pop. So, you know, just nice little fun small cakes. And then some more fun small cakes. I got a couple of these mini gold tops, and the names may be familiar to some pyros out there, but obviously they are not big cakes. They're just some little 8-shot cakes, but they were cool. I couldn't pass it up knowing where these labels usually are. But I will say that No Mercy here does have a double snowball finish, so that's pretty cool. That's why I got 2 of those. And then Walk on the Wild Side. This is a pretty good cake, a nice little 16 shot by Miracle. I shot this one off on New Year's. If you want to see it go off, I will leave that link down below in the description. It's not a massive cake, but I will say that it is pretty dang good. Again, we're talking about a nice little 200 gram that doesn't break the bank after all. Another nice little cake that doesn't break the bank, but may break some ears, is Big Match. This is a 25 shot snowball cake, and I'm going to be saving it for New Year's this year, 2025. Why not send up 25 snowballs, right? Had to pick this up. Then we got Buckle Up. This is an 18 shot by Miracle. Pretty nice sized tubes, just a 500 gram. And I picked this up because it has wolf howls. It has 2 sections here and here of wolf howls, which are just kind of like a screaming rocket sound. And the shells go up a lot higher than the regular breaks before they then explode and break. So I thought that was pretty neat. Nice little cake. I think I only paid 30 bucks for that if I remember correctly, so good deal to boot. Then we got Warzone. This is by Native Pyro, and this is a small NOAB. I know some people get mad when you call these smaller 500 gram 9 shots NOABs because they're not the full 2-inch or 3-inch cakes, but most of those aren't 2 or 3-inch shells anyways, so here's a little NOAB. And I'll read the effects on this one because it is a short effects list. Red/blue and white glitter, water green and white glitter, lemon and white glitter. So there you go. Then second to last, we have Thunder Road. This is a 100 shot snowball cake. Not giant tubes, not as big as Big Match, which I will compare for you guys here, but still a pretty heavy hitting good cake. And it's also a pretty heavy 500 gram cake if you catch my drift. I put it on the scale, and granted, there's going to be some base weight because of the clay and the different packing material and whatnot, but this weighs 10 pounds. That's going to be a pretty good cake if you ask me. I also want to show you that I really like the top cover here, even though it is pretty pixelated, because it looks like there's lightning going down and striking the ground, but if you look closely, nah, those are lightning going up into the clouds, so just kind of a neat note there. And then last, but certainly not least, of course, Ineffable. This is a 100 shot cake, a rather large cake, and I put this guy on the scale. It weighs over 30 pounds. Let me say that again. This one cake weighs over 30 pounds. It's a big boy with some big tubes. Recommend you check out the videos of it because it is just a spectacular cake. I saw it down there and there was no way I was leaving without it. That's all I got for you in this video, ladies and gentlemen, but in the next video, we're going to be talking about all these fireworks here because we're going to be talking about my entire fireworks stash. So if that's something that interests you, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like this video if you liked it, share the video with someone you think also might enjoy it, and comment down below if you have any comments or questions. Hope you all have a happy and safe 4th of July, and with that, thanks for watching, think for yourself, shoot straight, and I'll see you next time.